I'm asked a lot, why did I build a greenhouse? And I needed to give it some thought because it hasn't been one thing. It's been a journey. So the journey has included indigenous gardening for 25 years. I started food gardening about 10 years ago, and that was a massive leap in my consciousness about how we're living on the planet. And just, you know, you find when you're involved with the indigenous plant world and food growing and you care, you start becoming connected with the world that communicates around green and sustainability issues. And I just found that the more I learned, the more desperate really I became to change the way we were living.
The gorgeous greenhouse shows how an individual person developing their property can really make a difference to their lives and their homes, the performance of their homes, by considering sustainable concepts in the design of their house. The need for sustainability in this house is driven strongly by the client and responded to appropriately by the architect.
It was something that we got really involved with the client, a client who knew more about the sustainable type of architecture than most people would ever know. And as architects, people are talking sustainability, but very few are doing it 100%. This is 100%. All the rainwater is collected in underground tanks outside, and what they do is the water is filtered and purified and gets redistributed back into the house. So there's not a drop of water that doesn't get used, and you don't get purer water than rainwater.
We spent a lot of time thinking about how we would keep the house cool. So there's a couple of things that we paid a lot of attention to. There's cross-ventilation. In our bedrooms, for example, we have windows above eye level so that when the sliding doors are open, there's cross-ventilation. We've installed whirligigs in the roof above the passage. And we've got windows at floor level next to the pond, next to the passage, which draws the cool air over the water straight up through the middle of the house.
I think the biggest thing I've learned is more about sustainability in architecture than ever before. And in this day and age, I think sustainability is going to become more and more a part of life.
Really beautiful way to live. You know, when you're growing your own food and when you've got birds flying into your bedroom because they don't know that there's a difference between your bedroom and your garden. When you water your garden with water that it's on its second route through your house, it feels good to know that you're not draining the resources of the planet. It feels right.